Hello and welcome back to another Chinese food adventure. I am in the beautiful Suzhou. It's a place that's known for the kind of scenery behind me here. Canals, beautiful gardens. But today I'm going to be seeing a side of the city that isn't as widely talked about, which is its beautiful food. Because yes, there is so much amazing, beautiful food here in Suzhou, but I haven't really spent much time in Suzhou in my life, so of course I needed a food guide. So that's where Andy comes in.
Hi.
Hello, Andy. So this is Andy. He's actually one of my favorite Instagrammers.
Hi, I'm Andy. I'm from Singapore and I've lived in Suzhou for the past 3 years.
His photos are absolutely spectacular, phenomenal, jaw-dropping, like choose your adjective, that's what it is. Everyone should take a minute out of their day to go and follow Andy on Instagram. Seriously, you won't regret it. One thing that I love about Andy's account, not just his beautiful pictures of Suzhou, are the amazing stories that you post about your local food adventures wherever you go on your travels. So I'm really excited to explore that side of the city with you today.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to show you around.
What would you say about Suzhou food in a nutshell?
It's very subtle. They value freshness a lot. So they tend to have very seasonal ingredients.
Yep.
And once they're out of season, people don't eat certain things.
We're gonna go to heaps and heaps of places today. We have so many places we want to see. This actually might end up being a 2-video kind of thing. So yeah, let's go off to our first stop for today.
Yeah,
keen to eat. So this is our first stop for today. It's called Yixingji and it's been absolutely blowing up on Chinese social media recently. The boss here actually mixes every bowl of noodles himself and it looks so interactive and fun and I simply had to come and check it out for myself.
Hi.
That's the boss there. I can recognize his haircut. And after watching so many videos of this boss mixing noodles, I felt so starstruck when I saw him in the restaurant. At that moment, I knew this was going to be a very memorable experience.
哎，你是老板？
对的，我在社交媒体看到你。And seeing this mixing process with my own eyes was truly magical. I love the passion. I'm so into this. So what the Laoban is mixing here, the dish for which the restaurant is famous, is called mian, which translates to 3 shrimp noodles. But there are definitely more than 3 shrimps in every bowl of noodles here. There are so many of the tiniest little shrimps. It's a very labor-intensive dish to make. So for that reason, 1 bowl of noodles here is 128 renminbi.
山虾面呢，主要是很金贵的在哪里呢？它1年4季只有3个多月。
哦，所以这个菜不是1年都有？
没有，那个就是虾的怀孕期。虾怀孕了有子了嘛，要怀孕了，就是黄梅天，我们这个天下雨的是难受的，感觉很难受的，就是这个天有这个面，过了这个季节就没了。哇哦！所以说你要到10月1号，你要说长假来吃我们的山虾面，就吃不到了。6月黄也是这个季节。
So, 6月黄, or June yellow crab, refers to a variety of hairy crab that are collected from June to July each year. The reason why is because during this season, at this young age, the crabs are full of this intense creamy yellow flesh, as you can see here.
我倒建议也可以说，你点一个山虾面，我们6月黄吃了山虾面，再吃一点之后，跟你分一下，你尝尝看，我们苏州的6月黄是什么味道。
好的，谢谢。8 a.m. It's already pretty full, this restaurant here.
Like the Laoban, he just explained to us that the queue normally extends all the way to the outside, near lunchtime.
每天有大概几个人来这里？
星期六、星期天呢，在800到1000。
一天？
对。
Oh my god！
然后平时呢，中在500到600之间。
哦，我的妈呀 ！That's a lot of mixing. This guy must have biceps of steel. So what is it about this dish that's special?
Oh, it's just very labor intensive. It's full of like tedious tasks just to get the shrimps ready for the meal. Just imagine, the number of shrimps in one of these bowls.
Yeah.
There must be at least like 60, 70 shrimps.
Yeah.
And every one of them has to be hand-peeled.
And not only the shrimp, you also have to separate the roe and the eggs, right?
Yes.
So fun fact, this dish is called mian because there are 3 parts of the shrimp that go into making this dish. The shrimp meat, the shrimp roe, the red stuff you can see there, and the eggs of the shrimp. You can see the black eggs dotted throughout this dish. So you can just imagine how much work goes into preparing this dish. Well, no need to imagine. I actually decided to go back the next day to see this shrimp preparation with my own eyes. So we've come back the next day just to see the ladies peeling the prawns. And this lady has been peeling already for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes and not even enough prawns to make 1 bowl of noodles. It's a very laborious process. Oh, wow. So they've got 3 tables going here, 1, 2, 3. They start around 2:30 p.m. every day and they just peel a heckload of prawns. But it's not just peeling. There are so many steps that go into preparing these shrimps.
第一步呢，你虾拿来了以后，先要把那个第一遍要洗一下，第一遍洗一下，洗完以后开始就像你们看到的放桌上，开始剥，先把头拿下来，再把里边的肉挤出来，叫虾仁拿出来，然后全部好了，再把虾头拿进去煮，煮熟了以后，虾头再拿出来，再剥开。
It's during this step that the shrimp roe is removed from the head.
剥完以后，虾脑上面带的肉都要洗干净，然后虾子要漂洗要好几遍，漂好了以后，沥干水以后开始炒。所以说到最后，你们那天来到最后一道工序，就是我拌给你们吃。是最后一道工序，第15道工序。
I really feel like any dish is more enjoyable and impressive when you know the work and passion that goes into it beforehand. So we have 2 bowls here.
This is the pure 三虾面,
Yep.
so you only have shrimps inside.
Yep.
Whereas this is with 六月黄, which is like the June crab roll.
Oh.
So it's like richer.
这碗六月黄味道比较浓郁，所以说你先吃浓郁的，再吃清淡的，就没有味道。
So you're supposed to have the pure shrimp one first,
That
then
makes
the one
sense.
with the crab roll.
Oh my god, these look absolutely amazing. Okay. Oh my god, the boss is telling me eat. Okay, I guess we have to eat this while
You
it's
have
like
to eat,
fresh
yeah.
and hot. So
It's like really staring at us. You have to eat it now.
Sanxiamian, and they're so cute. These tiny shrimps, they're like tiny in there. Oh, they're so juicy. They're like little packets of juiciness.
Freshness that just pops in the mouth.
Oh my gosh, so good. And these noodles. Salty.
毕竟有一点油腻，所以说这个配菜呢可以解油腻。
So apologies, there's a bit of background noise. I think they're doing some construction work here, so if the sound is a bit sorry about that. So we also have some, what would we call this? Like little palate cleansers. So you can kind of have this in between mouthfuls of noodles. So how would I eat this? Just like grab one and just put it in, or eat it with the noodles?
Whenever you feel like the noodles are overpowering, you want to cleanse your palate, you have one of these.
Okay, so does it matter which one I go for? Or just like whatever?
Doesn't matter.
I get all of
These
these
are daikon, pickled daikon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it does cleanse the palate. Because those noodles are pretty salty in flavour. So it's good to like wash that down with some... It's funny, like every now and again there'll be like this banging on a table and it's like the wait staff or the boss who's like manually mixing the noodles for every customer. I love it so much. Yeah, no, I really like that. A mouthful of noodles, a bit of radish. Really good. So this is the sanxiamian but with crab added, right? Amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna like mix this up a bit. Oh, look how juicy these look. These ones look a bit more, the sauce looks a bit thicker on this. That's amazing.
Amazing.
Still has that amazing vibe from the first bowl because it's essentially the same dish with crab added, but yeah, it's different and amazing. I almost like it better, maybe?
Yeah. We were only intending to have like 三虾面, and he said, oh, you must have this 六月黄 too. Yeah.
Well, if the boss recommends it, I will always go for it. So yeah, this is amazing.
There's a certain savouriness to it, that freshness. That's like, you don't find it, you know, in all kinds of noodles in like Suzhou. Yeah, so you can only get this like in summer. And the shrimps are really fat and juicy, and it's just, I can't describe it.
I'd say if you're in the area in summer, definitely make sure you go out of your way to get yourself some sanxiamian. So that's it for today's video. Stay tuned for next week as I continue my explorations of the beautiful Suzhou with Andy.